Well, the Lancer becomes the Dragoon. Okay, Dresmel Darkhold is what I've unlocked on my, is a side one that I've unlocked. I'm on the debate where. Congrats, Rose! Okay, fine. I'll have to keep going on my white mage on that one. Need the mend, most likely. After all the running around I've done. Where are you? No, the way over here. Oh no. Labyrinth. Why, yes, I'm Professor Lambert. Beg your pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. I mean, yes, I am science girl. I do it every first Thursday of every month. My stream, we go over scientific articles. No, I'm not plugging anything or anything. Yep. But to show you something you will never forget. Oh god. So rare is it to find a fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. If my eyes glaze over, it's not my fault. Come to think of it, there was a hermit whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression. Dick? Yet possessed of amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observation, but to harvest a corrupt crystal? Egads, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. But I want to become irradiated. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Bitch bet. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Thanks, I think. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means which these inherited dangers may be averted. Simply store this crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. I will be as slow as fucking possible. I need to see visions. Any case, take the pot to Asako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you on the finer points of crystal harvesting, and I will not listen to any of it. You know, for a desert, most of the time that I wander in here, it's been fucking raining. Like, I swear, the coast doesn't rain as much as this place does. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for the— Stop paying attention to the fates. You're here for the storyline. To unsync. I can understand that. How many times I must be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I mean, unaliving myself. I've chosen this precise position to absorb scientific measures. What? I want to go to the store. I want to see mommy, Garuda, and I want her to blow me or suck me, whichever one works. Here, a contamination vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert, you thieving knave. I shall call for the— Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out for his instruction. Oh, he's back from work. I know, right? He believes me experienced enough to expound on his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but sure. Because it's trying to contain his excitement and is failing. Oh, frap, joyous day. Calais? I should be chosen to guide this woman? Yes, Hazoko. Great Professor Lam pupil shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me you're not but for a perfect peace that will satisfy your high standards. In which case, you must descend to the deepest depths. Amid the flowing waters and the murderous mirror nights lie the most fantastic formation I have seen thus far. Take this highly advanced research tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the larger cluster. Place it with the water pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from the Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. What if I say I hate heights? Yeah, I don't want to throw him off a bridge. With utmost care, I'm probably going to hit it as hard as possible. Awesomer. That's adorable looking, but I'm busy. You're adorable! I want to kill you, but I'm too busy right now. Oh, good, it's right over a fate. Gonna ignore it. I don't want to look at see which. Okay, what's this region again? Eastern. I say that and then I fucking do it anyways. Oh, it's almost over anyways. Damn. Oh well. The fuck do I... mean, I'm bad with maps, but I'm not... Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind that comment that I was about to make. I'm worse with maps than I think I am. Yeah, it's about to end like in 13 seconds. I'm not going to be able to kill that guy. I'm just going to stand here until you disappear. Can't fail what I didn't start! Really don't want to run all the way back, but sure, game! Decided to absolutely fuck us over with where the teleportation stuff is in this region. Running, running, running. Run into the wall there. Hi. What else do you want me to do that involves running back and forth? I've seen you've come galloping back. Have you the crystal then? No. I mean, yes. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lamb will be doubtlessly chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with the harvesting. Yeah, yes. My keen scholar sense tells me you obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? No. Yes. As if you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desire. A corrupt crystal overflowing with the wind aspect aether. Remind me, for what purpose do you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier composed of wind aspect aether? Oh dear, that might ruin the problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the bear. Well, fucking hell! I suppose it's a fault for not inquiring. Your objectives from the start had known your attendance, and both science is not trial and error, and you can surely say that failure has taught you nothing. You know I'm gonna shove you off the same, bridge that your friend is. I mean, your assistant. Think, woman, now you understand the methods necessary to safely collect your corrupted crystal. You'll no doubt have no difficulty doing so once again. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for etheric studies studied by the students of Bill. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I'm a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a... Even my character is like, fuck this. Anyways, I shan't keep you from your task. You still got a crystal to find. Knows you might find a corrupt crystal's sufficient size and strength are common. Fortunately, one of my other students, Senia, claims to have discovered another promising site. Eastern. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern is where she was nearly killed for wandering too close to an Imperium castrum. Haha, now that made it for an amusing antidote. It was Western Ferris Sirius on the islands of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning for doing so with one of Dalman's talons or no such thing. What I can say for certain is she's still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Cena's acquirers bear fruit? If you look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time to be quite pleasurable. I mean, I am part of the Maelstrom. Oh, and don't forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest you think you're unprepared for the task. The fuck am I supposed to put the other crystal, though? Are you going to give me a second one? Okay, bitch, what do you need for me to do, and why is it continuously keeping me from Mother Garuda? Erode corrupted crystals? Madam, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lamb did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. And you're so close to an edge, too. I am Sina, the greatest of Professor's pupil, with no doubt that's why he bid you to seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Sweetie, I bet he doesn't give a damn about you. Past the fact that you are his assistant to some degree. Jan, oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Shouldn't that clue you into something? Frustrated progress of our research. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh's Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isle of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. Maybe it's dangerous? You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I have taken the time to explain my motives in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. That could probably be the reason. Mayhap you had better luck wrestling information from the Yellow Jackets. I've all but given up at this point. I'm here to annoy you. I mean, ask kindly for your assistance. Or are they... They're up. Like a rice in dreams at the moon. Oh, I am too also. Hardy har har. Oh! Hi! Sorry, that's you? Wrong thing. Ah. you startled me. I don't know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this. What with all the gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isle of Umbra. This isn't the Isle of Umbra, though. Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Ah. Kirkben. Keen on traveling to the Isle of Umbras? Bloody hills, lass. Are you drunk or just crazy? Both. They know that there but death, death, and more death. At least this isn't angering me as bad as trying to do the whole Titan thing. I'm not saying it's better, it's just not as angering. Because it seems more logical. Isle of Umbra? What interest do you have in that godforsaken place? Ever since we forced to abandon Pharos Sirius, the island has become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths. It's probably not pirates. Yeah, uh-huh. Probably have to. Stay away from Fates. Do the after stream. Ah, Ishnai, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? Is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Yay. Seems to regain her composure. Well, worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and have concluded this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all the travel to Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Pharos Sirius. Because of ghosts, right? Yes, well, anyways, while you're questioning the Yellow Jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub. Since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there I heard a man called Skyfin, who recently detained after returning from, wait for it, Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I was curious to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat hesitant to approach him myself. Sounds like quitter talk. What I'm gonna do before I forget again. I know this is kind of like side questing to some degree, but I mean, I need to go to the materia guy and learn how to do this so I don't have to keep going to. I was planning on doing this earlier, but you know, my memory. Not the way I want to go. Now let's go to somebody who speaks less English or commons than the pirates do. I mean, the rogues do. Komasu would share news of his master's advice. Riddle me this, friend. Have you ever found yourself in an unfortunate situation where your pockets were near bursting with all matter of materia, save for the sorts you want the most? Well, I have. And tell you, it feels like I brought a sack of old fishing poles to a gold mine. Now, I ask ye, what if there was a way to melt down a couple of pieces of material that were availing you not, and mold them into a shiny new piece? Namia willing might strike your fancy. This is the most handy procedure, something called shifty making. Rather, that's what Master Muda Mix calls it. Myself coined the term transmutation, and I'm hoping it might find favor with adventurers like yourself. How it work? I could tell ye, but why ask a student when you can learn from the master? You'll find Muda Mix right over there, likely jumping out of his boots to look for a trade with tongue flaps about his discovery. Hi, I know you're gonna speak English words to me, but I won't understand them past that. Uplander seeks knowing the shifty making, yes. Then Uplander should open ears to tongue flaps of Muda Mix. Process of shifty making is a big help use. First, be taken 5 need not materia, yes. Melty Mix is 1, Melty Mix is that one, squeeze, squash, and big eyes. 5 needed not are reborn into 1 shiny new. Shush! But shifty making is not as simple as crafty making. Knowing the shifty making are much and many. The Uplander's brain case, though big for Uplander, is small. Uplander need not make worry face. If Uplander has many not needed materia, bring them to tent ring. Muda Mix will shifty make for Uplander. I mean, for time free of charge. Exact science for the matter good. Double running. Yeah, I know, right? Welcome to Not English. How may I help you? Who wants to teach you how to meld materia? Hello there. I've seen you're a disciple of the hand like me. Well, for this current moment, I am. Maybe perhaps interested in learning how to meld materia into gear. If so, it'd be my pleasure to teach you. Ready to begin? Good. Now there's one thing to keep in mind when melding. Materia slots. Shwatch. Arms and armor each have a certain number of those slots and determines how many pieces of material they can host. Normally, an item can host more pieces of material than it has slots. However, as with most other things in life, there can be certain exceptions. This sort of knowledge is for later down the road, after you become more experienced. You may want to broach the subject matter with Master Muda Mix. Now off you go, happy melding. Number slots available. Where the... Alright, thinking. I know it's something, but it's thinking. I'm too low. $41. Cool! Fuck it. Guess I had to do it anyways. Pasta. Sauce mixed in or put on top? I mean, won't it eventually be mixed in anyways? Hell, isn't it eventually going to be mixed in your mouth? And then in your stomach? I think we're overcomplicating something that's quite uncomplicated. It ends up in the same place. There we go. There you are. Yeah. I tend to mix it up because I like a certain consistency of everything. Likes to make easy things hard. I mean, it all comes down to it, to what's your preference. Like, one of the things I have problems with, especially at buffets, is having different food touch each other that isn't like supposed to be, I feel, mixed together. And there's people in my family who will literally pile it on their plate, and I'm like sitting here going, I have to have them separated. Like, there are some things I'm okay with mixing, like, mac and cheese and, chili. Fine with that. There's just certain things that I just can't. had to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Oh, a siren. Tell him. So, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes, release me. I'll go tell her. Let me go to her. I mean, one of the other things that my household is mac and cheese with peas and either tuna or chicken. Sometimes carrots are added in too. Gonna help? Yeah. God damn! Why is it always above me? Ah! Didn't realize I had to go back and talk to her. Don't insult me. I'm from Alabama. What does Guy friend say? That's not terribly helpful. I don't care how much less he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Minnie Doa? Wait, I know that name. It's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest, but I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. As a girl, do I want to do that either? Fine. Wrong place. At least that's not as bad as you saying Sweet Home Alabama. I don't know how many times I've heard that. I absolutely don't know how many times people are like, oh, sing it. Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, Missy. I can't hear you. By the way, go Georgia Bulldogs. Go Dogs. That's my team. As much as I care about football, which is very minimum. Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, it can't be. You found this to say. Where'd you say you find it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left between his ears. He's supposed to help patch up the Pharaoh's serious he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot. We're getting work done on their own. See, half of them walked off and half of them ran off and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isle of Umbra? Why did you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Minidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a calling. Whole parts up in honor about spirits and so forth. If I had the guild, I hired some sort and let them sort it out. But you do in a pinch, you. So show this parchment to the skipper and you'll see you there and back. Only took interest. Yeah, I could understand that. So you went and had a word with Doa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounts to something. You mean that disgusting creature of Skyfriend's superior? I find it hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you'll make on the Isles of Umbra without me, because you are chicken. No desire to journey to the... Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along in your journey, but if you insist, I'll go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horde and abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Chicken is yeah, chicken is definitely delicious. Reluctant researcher. I might, if this is right before duty, I'm gonna go and fix some bruschetta. Ha! Take me to the Isle of Umbras, she bids. It's as simple as, oh, I see you got a rite of passage. Alright, then climb aboard! Right. This doesn't seem all that bad. Alright, Shaggy, let's go. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh hells with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupt crystals before, right? So this is as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you please excuse me. Bye, Shaggy! Almost just in time for ads. Beg your pardon, madam, but how do you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. Oh, pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest the corrupt crystal. Sorry, friend, but you have to return empty-handed. Yeah, fuck that! I will be right back. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad. Make some food and be right back. back with bruschetta. Order Italian sideshows. Put this so I can. The writ Master Mendoa gave and grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. While you ask, look up and see for yourself. Contrary to what the small folks would have you to believe, fires of Ferris Sirius are not the product of mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption filled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse is all work has ceased since the rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Ishnai. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupt crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to salvage valuable trinkets from the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Oh. What is this? Known as Western. Yeah, I don't have enough time for that shit. Finish. Or it's done. Lewis. God, that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist it. You saw them too, dead people. They're shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and their cargo. But those queer dead things, the voice was quite nice. Voice in the depths, woo! Yo! This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? I don't know, are they? Don't look at me! David is sweating profusely. But they have returned. That would mean, oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Aloud. That's very important. Which reminds me, I received word from Master Mendoa will be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as Phoenix down to return. Which I'm assuming is you. What does he say for boys? I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you probably should go to explain yourself. Well, you're the one that's fucking stalling me! What's been keeping you in this shit? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Huh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folks to wander near the ship graveyard and been stirring up the dead and all? Bloody hells, it takes me back to my days as a cannon boy, sailing under Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned last time, but they bloody would, though, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks say that the first purge would be the last, but I know deep down in me bones that this day would come, and it has. Aye, I bet me bone you're the sirens behind all this. Oh, good that you're keeping up. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety in the shit. I speak of the other kind, them what got feathers and allure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. But it don't in there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, the man stays bound to the beast, forcing to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it afterwards. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, I can't send you watching off without these. The siren don't have no power over a man who can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry several pair. A spare pair. Spare pair! And lucky for both of us that I'm superstitious, old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to get us, so we best head over to her. To the ship graveyard and the shit. Alright, night, Lone Wolf. Thank you. Hope you sleep well. Dead man's moan. Eh. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come out looking. It's just a matter of waiting now. Okay, fine. I'll fight you. I'll fight you, fight you. Oh, come on! Just like me, bro. I mean, seeing that he comes from the water and asks for hydration, I guess. History repeating. Yeah, and I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Wait, did you hear that? 'Tis her playing the organs? Good thing she somehow made it up. Look out over the water. She come, initiate, come. Hot. Also, she should have a pipe organ the way the music is going. Quick, lass, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes your death or your ditties, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks and corpses before you know it. Here, I'm here to heal the bad guys to death. Hither, embrace mine, everything all. True love spurned, her cruelty reward. Fucker left me here. Cast out callous soul, dead to desire. I mean, I desire a lot of things. Just not this. Like, I desire to see Mother Garuda. And for her to blow me. So, I mean, you're sexy too, don't get me wrong. our mournful mistress distress? Why? Oh wait, is healing? Oh my god, it actually does! I didn't mean to do that, but my heal is actually damaging him. That's good game. Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Doubt not to relent, regret, forever alone. Yes, I am forever alone. I actually enjoy it. Seem to think that being alone is depressing. Sad. I love a river, one look, soul shiver. Captain, okay. Bitchin'. No more dark eclipse the heart. Total eclipse of the heart. Not singing it correctly. You did shit. Am I alright? Ha, I'm better than that initiate. Happy as a sailor in the whorehouse I am. Cause of course I'd be happy as a sailor with two what's it if we'd got it as the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, at least not for a while any road. And if she does, well, we'll know what to do, don't we? I'm not gonna sit around here and help every time. Thanks for your help, bugger me. I clearly forgot your name. Remind me. Ishnai? I don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, or what's his name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind, been seeing you lass. Let me in the goddamn dungeon! Okay. Nom nom nom. Oh, I don't have the... God damn it. Come over here, Boko. There we go. Nothing from it that I was hoping. Let me in, let me in, let me in! You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Minadoa had involved in the first purge, but I never actually, Having survived into a deal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around him with him. Anyways, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Am I ever gonna get in there? I hope this is the thing we need, or are we gonna do it 3 for 3 about getting the right crystal? Oh, it's you! Welcome back, Ishnai! You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive! You are alive, aren't you? No. Ah, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? I don't want to, but okay. Impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Ishnai! Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such violent overabundance of the fire aspect aether. What, you wanted composed of ice aether counteracting the effects of it? Ah, I was correct. No, well, this is special, will help you there. Knows anything about the elements, I could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Bitchin'. Don't fret. I'm fretting. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice aspect aether. An associate mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. It's not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. I don't believe you. And what's even better, that this time you won't need to use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Heden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why do you ask? Well, let's just say it's undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyways, don't let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Ishnai. Come back and see me sometime, alright? No. Never. Ever. The Curious Case of Giggity? I don't like the name of that quest! I don't like the name of that quest! I don't like the name of that quest! Why does it get... please. Yamate, Yamate, Yamate is so far up the Yamate bar. Yes, that's the... I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal. Yamate. I will shove you in the goddamn river, the stream or whatever if you try anything. Greetings and salutation, Miss Ciarfox, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though Professor Lamb is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. If throwing you in the stream count as wasteful energy? The matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that's no longer the case. God damn it! Well, at least there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within 12's wood. Precisely where it is any given moment is more difficult to... Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that want to seek out ores and other stones? But one has such creature infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupt crystal in 12's wood. Fortunately for you, I can cut up over his stomach, right? Right? The crystals take an eternity to digest, consuming they can be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. Slice him up and slice and dice, slice and dice! Quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity... first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? Good! You're keeping up! To the point, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there's a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we require a lure, and at precisely this sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save you the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to bounce. As for your method in which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Violence! Violence! Violently. That's the White Wolf Gate, and nobody's letting me out that way. I'm getting fucking distracted. Let yourself not get distracted, proceeds to get distracted, god damn it! There again. Running. Maybe it's enough. All right. See what song. What else I can get stuck in my head? Go back to the other songs that I had stuck in my head recently. Wait. Ba 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 la ba ba. Fog envelops the safari park. That's kind of interesting. I know this is one of those busy work bullshit, didn't think through this shit level of tell them immediately that we're looking for ice crystals. If you do. Good that we're getting this out of the way for everybody who wants to attack me. Also, after this, need to do last quest. ISIS the hostile grave. Blah, blah. Hi. Wanna play? Not in a good way. Fun way. Definitely dying quicker than... No, I shouldn't say anything. I just should just shut the fuck up. Wait, wrong way. Yo. Fine. Pray not to sneak up on me. like that. I'm engrossed in, wait, what is that sniff sniff? What is that odd god's awful smell? What the fuck do you think it is? My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Oh, you can also see you were advised to digging through the Spriggan's entrails for your prize. I mean, shit I've been through. We are for early friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you once used did. Why so glum, my friend? You finally obtained the corrupt crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth aspect. No, I said ice! I specifically said ice. Calm down, I just. It's comprised of ice aspect, third, worry not. I'm gonna throw you into that stream whether... Ah! So as the joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were not. The collected... Did it return your... Beg your pardon, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, there was a message for you from Professor Lamb. Something about a man named Marquez. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me I haven't asked why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? Define? To reflect plurally on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Define? Well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. Ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling his head with unnecessary information. I feel like the professor is goading all of you on as their favorite, his favorite. Dead! I've been abused and I hate it! Better have that goddamn ship finished. I need to be stepped on by Mother. Or blown away by Mother, both. What did it do? Airship landing. Greetings, ma'am. Do you to proceed to your vessel? Yes. Give me some actual fucking news, boyo. Why do you tarry, Ishnai? Our work is not yet finished. We must press onward till the Heartbeat Queen lies dead. Lies broken there. Bitch, you don't want to know what I've been through, bitch! All repairs and modifications have been completed, Ishnai. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing stands in the way but... Cool. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks exactly what we need. I hate. Don't worry not, Ishnai. I see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. Still not as bad as the Titan one, though. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, it will soon become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Cause problems? Yes. Take it. Good. With modifications now installed, Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to Howling Eye. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, the test can only tell one so much. I am protagonist. We'll be fine. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I am protagonist. I think it's only fair to tell you there's a small but statistically significant... Small, but statistically significant... There's this... Chance the crystal will trigger a massive... maybe it's better we remain positive. Yeah, Ishnai, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me for this... develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I'll ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. It's fine, sweetie! Hun! Lovely, sweetie. I would have waited until the mission, after the mission, but, well, you understand. You know, red flags and everything, but I don't think there's a red flag here.
There. She's ready.
Oh, he speaks.
Ah, she stirs.
But you didn't test to see if she stirs before? The twink believes in you! And I believe in you!
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda.
I've been saying it wrong the entire time. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Enterprise, engage.
Nerds! Looking at you like a puppy. That is so creepy.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone.
Biggs and Wedge.
There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Yeah! Warriors of Light. Good for you to have these memories now.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Not long enough. Well, you wore it underneath the hood, so I mean, apparently didn't know how to take it off. Oh, a young Sid.
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like his father.
Also named Sid, right? No. Good that you have memories in third person.
Born and raised in Garlemald.
All the mods, I will slaughter the names forevermore. The fuck? That's cute though.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
Murder? Being okay to murder people with their weapons? Oh.
When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
I don't know, ask Sephiroth. Get Aerith to cast Holy. I don't know about the remake, whether that happens or not. I'm just making jokes about... Oh, this is your father? Luke, I am your father. I absolutely forgot this part.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father.
Oh,
there for
I guess
me
it's
when you were not.
That's I guess he replaced the father, the surrogate father. And you betrayed the surrogate father!
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
That mean Eorzea is a different... they're different continents? Why do we say all of Eorzea? I was shiny.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
Apparently my spirit came out and decided to bless Sid with his fix and wedge that. Sweetie.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
And then you were shot down. Yes, I don't know. Violence. Just gonna go back to just saying violence, right?
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
Doesn't look like an eye per se. It's just it looks like somebody a bullet sticking out of your head, like an old-fashioned bullet.
The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
Except when it isn't.
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Everything.
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
This isn't how getting your memory back works.
I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything.
I mean, you can remember that, but by now.
Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
I know, Mommy needs to. Well, I mean, since she flies, I mean, stepping on me won't be as a ability, but. I forgot to switch out my leggings. Of course, I'd say that now. I'm like paying a lot of attention to things. Sid, what do you want to say? What is it, Ishnai? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts at a time like this, or you truly wish to return. No. I want to see Mommy. All our efforts, all our travails, all was this. Make ready and Ishnai! It totally is not nigh. We're gonna have to do this so many times. Good that all the scions have not died. At least the pants don't look too bad with the outfit. Look at those thick thighs! Ah! Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? You insolence, your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Well preserved. She's huge. I know, right? As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Oh, they're about to be sacrificed, aren't they? They're also about to be sacrificed. Fine. Ajma and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them? You can laugh for me. Whether you come hither, foolish mortals? Wherefore thou you come hither? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Both of you need to walk off. I have the echo, so you'll... I'm the only one safe here. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. You aren't Vinti? We do not take to the skies and slip your defenses. We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? It will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacies. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon on the canopy of your entrails. Walk, see the fair ones we shall. As an offering to Garuda they shall serve. I don't know why I chose his voice, but wow! Leave the Ixal to us, Ishnai. We'll keep distracted while you deal with her. Don't fail, Ishnai. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. I think I already know that. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant that which you seek. I think this BDSM session might go weird. So this music goes fucking hard, damn. Oh, cool. Don't the rocks break in hard mode? Or they break in this mode? Cool. Oh, right. Where are you gonna be? Oh. Okay, so it's slowly knocked down. Okay. Where are you going? Up. Ba 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 ba. For the part. Pocket of calm. No, no, no! Don't know why I said it that way! What? How in the hells? This is my realm! You have no hope here! None. None! Do you truly believe you could defeat a god, Landwalkers? Thought you were gonna get rid of the Ixal. Powers and limitless. My children in legion! They have rendered me unto a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me. Their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystal to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Ix will keep praying, she'll never fall. Really? Then let's stop him. None will come to harm to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon, worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone shall not shield them from the tempest. Then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine! You, Landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, until your last breath. I mean, sure, whatever, cool, uh-huh. Usually while I sit here and do my nails. No, No, I claim you! You should be mine! I think I hurt Mother. I think I took the crystal from her breasts. I mean chest. I mean, same area. Hear, feel, listen. I think that's all of them. Yes. I have the power! And I will lose the power quite quickly because that's how it works. You know, worse off into the end. What are you? What have you done to me? I mean, you did not do the rules of BDSM correctly, so you have been judged? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible.
Why do you not tremble at my might?
God damn it, you have to voice
that. Beg for mercy. Why do you not die?
I mean, protagonist.
We've done it.
I mean, she's not dead yet, so shush.
Ah! Impossible it is.
Kill you all.
Is that all?
Hi.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda.
Hi, Darth Vader.
Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
You're gonna gunblade her, aren't you?
Gaius!
Yeah.
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
A lot of things, most likely.
What?
Including you.
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
Taking out Mommy? Win?
Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Didn't realize this was a competition! I don't want to ask where he's holding that ammo. Unless it's like an energy thing.
Is that all? Is that all?
I think you pissed off Mommy.
Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer!
Okay.
That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Ew. Oh, we're talking
Very
about...
well.
Oh, Heidelin.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Maybe. I feel Gaius is probably going to stop her with something.
Our Lord of the Infernal Almighty Freak brought us succor in our hour of need.
Oh, she's going to sacrifice them, so more...
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us
I'm real
so!
to hell.
The
No,
pain!
yeah.
The pain!
Gonna take power from them.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Duh. It's not like sacrifice isn't something to... above a primal. Oh. And to my boss. Oh, so we get to rotate around and do all these again. On harder mode, I guess?
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
I can take him! Come on, I can take him! Let me take him!
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
No, I'm fine with that phrasing. Yeah, I know, right?
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
If that's the Omega weapon, they take... Oh, we take him out like a bitch in the other... I mean, in the raid. Congrats, hun! You know,
It is you who will suffer, Garuda.
I mean, she stood there and allowed it.
Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on
54
their
hours.
ultimate
Oh,
weapon, icon,
nice. I don't know
and
how much.
despair.
I don't play it through Steam.
No! No! No!
You have to bite off her head.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
So we're gonna go to Uramu next, I guess. So, I mean, they're cool looking, but that's so impractical.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire.
Bring it, bitches.
There will be no warriors of light to save you this time.
Bitches, bring it.
If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
No. There's no
Your
middle finger big
skills
enough.
are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation?
That sounds like quitting words to me.
And who was that armored devil?
Omega weapon. It shows up in most Final Fantasy games.
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations.
Nah, it's fine.
What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
I mean, we're the Scions. We're not the Alliance.
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Also, this is not his job.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat.
I mean, just because she's no longer a threat doesn't mean that absorbed her is no longer a threat, even though it's a bitch in the raid. I remember that. Goes
While
down
I
pretty
take no
easily.
comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Woo.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea.
No, it doesn't.
It must be destroyed.
I think it's fine.
But first, we must needs find out all we can.
I mean, I think the Ascians are pretty big too.
Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions.
But we please have a teleporter there!
All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Also, gonna throw this out there. Why are we going back to the building that they know that we are at and murdered our friends at? They basically walked in the door, literally! Like we invited them to tea and crumpets! I'm gonna see what it says. That weapon didn't destroy the primals, it devoured them. God only knows what else it can do. Not devour me, because I hate vor, and it scares me. Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Too fucking bad. Something has been troubling me, Ishnai. Shortly before the Black Wolf took the center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have swore I saw, but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to misread by even the most inquiring minds. Forget I mentioned it. You're on the right track. I don't know why you're deciding to push it off. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists, except they will, because why not? Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. I guess. Free Wing Knight. Ah, bad achievement name, bad! Ready to return to the Walking Sands. I'm so back to say! No, it is waking, not walking. Past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. Or we could pick a different spot so that they wouldn't know where it is. We've been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. What about this? What? I guess that's the golden... Whatever. Alright, let's go see about next thing in... the white mage stuff. Back to the outfit. Being picky, shut the fuck up. Priasana would like to send you on a pilgrimage. Whoa! Your command of white magic has advanced considerably, Ishnai. Yes, the time has drawn near. Let us begin our preparations for the quieting. At its roots, the ritual is no different from the acts of pacifying that you have already performed. The difference lies only in the difficulty of the effort, and one great And the Great One possesses a power unfathomably more immense than the elementals you've communed with thus far. Power so immense that a mage might be easily overwhelmed by the sheer force of its will. To prevent such a catastrophic fate, our tradition decrees that a special garb must be donned before performing the ritual. You mean the white mage mark? I've prepared for you these pieces, but I fear they will not avail you in their current state. So I will send you on a journey. I trust you know the story of Toaket. Rare among the Pajal, he left the forest behind to travel the realm, healing the land and its people. As tribute to his wanderlust, after he passed, his ashes were divided among several urns, which were in turn carried to the far reaches of the realm. Fun. And it was there, in distant lands, that the great mage so loved that his ashes were buried, and monuments erected to his honor. You are to go on a pilgrimage to these sites and receive the blessings of a forebearer. Only then will the garb I've gifted you be imbued with his divine powers. I mean, did you have to do this? Did you and your brothers have to do this at all? Mind you, you will find that these places are not as welcoming as they might have been in Master Atoa's time. The first site is on the shores of the western Nosu, a place feared for Serpent's Tongue, home to a band of vile pirates. The next will be found in Mordo, that overgrown labyrinth of roots and vines so effectively known as the Tangle. I do hope that Master Toa's ashes had survived the most oppressive environment. Look, after how long? Ashes are usually, you know, gone. In the sense of they become one with the earth and, you know, things grow, no one does stuff. Third site I would have you visit perhaps the most treacherous location. Rudabon's Push in northern lands, the stone's throw from the Imperial Stronghold. I urge you to exercise extreme caution. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No. Everything will be fine. Everything's fine. On. Alright. Yes, I'm back to Aleport. God fucking damn it. It's fairer than anything. I handsome Irish. To your darling, who's the road of an island? True love for I was hoping just to get one of you over here, but okay. Are you making sounds that sound like fucking dogs? I just... I have a question. Yeah. Unmounted. No. Destruction shall be had. I only got silver. You're back here, Boko! Fuck. Guess this appeared. Fillet the bastard. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to eat the fillets from that. I was to say, don't tell me this locked and won't let me in that way. God damn it. Let me pray! How many times did they? Tangle. Oh, I haven't gone there. Cool. I haven't gone there. Cool. Where's the nearest place then? Okay, we're going to Black First Station. Okay. Yeah, da 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 da. Up here. Ba-ba. After we finish this quest, and then we see what Alpha, the whole thing with that. I'll decide whether I want to. Whether I want to continue on or end for the night. I definitely still have editing. Well, it's not editing I need to do, I need to render. And rendering takes up a lot from the... But still need to decide on whether I'm going to do it or not. care of healers. Let's... I keep going north from here. Cool. Hi, Baron von Pancakes. How are you doing? Running, running, running. To post expansion. Nice. Yeah, I'm not even to the first expansion yet. Please tell me I can get through here. Okay. So, nice that you're letting me through. I'm not an enemy or anything, you know. Don't plan on doing anything bad. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Probably an easier way to get through here, but never said I was smart. Ever. Nope, you don't see me, 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 blah, blah, blah. Oh, I plan on it. I am enjoying the story so far. Sorry. Okay. Woo! Go quickly. It's over here. Okay, cool. Grab the, at least, attuned to that. Oh, wow. Well, I have been streaming a lot recently, and I have streamed on 2 days I normally don't stream this week, which is Monday and Tuesday. And we'll see if I'll still have that problem tomorrow. Oh god, leave me alone. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. If my patience hold, but yay for autistic hyperfixation. It's amazing, isn't it? Causes a lot of problems. Okay. I mean, I played this game way back in 2020, and it was Shadowbringers, I think, but I ended up getting a brain injury between then and now, so my memory of most of this game is gone, so I'm just excited to kind of re-experience it. At least in the world of, yeah. Do not tell me this is first, yeah. But yeah, there are bits and pieces I remember, but for the most part, I got nothing. Like the second expansion pack, there's a prince dude that kind of has an Aragorn arc, but I don't know what the exact arc is. We have... I swear there's something else that happened. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, it might pop in my head somewhere along the way about it. But outside of that, it's just bits and pieces. Wailing around. Hey, Harutan, what you doing? What you torturing? Were you playing Baldur's Gate or Elden Ring? Well, not new, but new for me. Okay. Indie game? Alright, Tsushima. Okay. The samurai game? With the foxes? The most important part? Your safe return heartens me, Ishnai. I can feel a newfound power emanating from the garb I gave you. I trust that this stage of your pilgrimage was a success. Now that you have traveled the realm and seen the lands as Master Atoa did, I will share with you the rest of his tale. Histories claim that Toa Kent disappeared on the mountains of Ogomoro, the Colbert motherland. This is not untrue, but there's more to this story. It's a Ronin. Nerd! Shouldn't say much. When the Great Mage did not return from his journey, one of his most devoted students went in search of him. As the legend has it, the young mage single-handedly fought off the veritable legions of kobolds while scouring the mountain looking for any signs of his master. Sadly, it was all as he feared. Though the mage eventually found his master, the great Toa can't live no more. As if the death of the man was not enough, Tyrus, Toa Kant's great staff, a mighty relic passed down by his ancestors, was lost to the shadows. Undeterred, the young mage fought off the kobold hordes to carry his master's remains back to the surface. A ceremony was held to honor Master Toa's life and deeds, and urns housing his ashes were carried off to the far reaches of the frontiers of which he was fond of living his life. Thread women or threaten? Arkham games, but not really interested in that. Yeah, no master horror, you were not samurai. All the urns except one. Yes, the precise location known only to a few. Master Atoa also rests closer to home. Here, 12'sword. That's not far from Proud Creek, as you'll find another monument to the Great Mage. Take this with you habit. Take this with you habit, and pray your respects as before. If you keep pure intentions in your heart and your mind, then the healer's robe shall be your reward. What do you mean about pure intentions? I'm doomed. This, I guess you had to find a new white mage. Yeah, technically Kazuha is a Ronin. Hey, please don't kill anyone on my behalf, please. Why? Headless people, why? Why must you torture me so? Yeah, they lead you to places too. Like to secrets. Infat to infancy. Why is it around the odds though? Oh, do I examine it? Thought it was prey. Didn't file the fucking hell! I mean... So, that grave? Somebody stole shit from it. That's a you problem, not a me problem on that, though you're gonna make it a me problem. The urn holding Master Otoa's ashes was stolen? This could not be! Why would I lie? Grave probably is a damnable enough crime in itself, but what manner of scoundrel would dare defy the resting place of a Paja? Rest assured I will investigate this heinous crime immediately. In the meantime, your pilgrimage demands you travel to one last destination. The final leg of your journey will take you to the very place Master Otoa drew his last breath. Oh god, home of the kobolds and Lacosia. It is there. No, place of the Kolberg did. The student of whom I did. 5 mm. I can tell I'm tired of this shit. This is when I start not reading aloud what they're saying. You don't see me. Please, please, please leave me the fuck alone. I guess you chose death. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play much longer. It'll be decided after I visit Alphanod. Teleport back and forth. We teleport back and forth. Welcome back, Ishnai. The journey was not an easy one, I trust, yet I knew that Master Ato would guide you safely back to me. In your travels, you have received the blessing of our great ancestor, and yet, this was not the sole reason I sent you on this pilgrimage. Perhaps you sensed something of my intentions during your trip. To torture me? To draw out this quest to, you know, game developers? Yes, Ishnai, as she who would inherit Master Otoa's legacy, I wanted you to truly walk in his footsteps. I've been everywhere! I didn't have to go, you know, I wasn't stuck in the forest! To see the realm, both in its beauty and suffering, with your own eyes, as the great mage did so long ago. I am not... And yet it is strange, no? A pirate's lair, a rampant jungle, mountains of fire, all of the hostile environs which you journeyed. The single grave despoiled was all that rests right here in our home forest. I suspect it was the handiwork of no witless grave robber, but rather someone who knew all too well the value of that which was buried within. We must uncover the truth behind this crime and return Master Otoa's ashes to their rightful resting place, and quickly. Are you with me? Yes. You know, we're leaving that quest for the next time. Let's go see about Alphino. Think you could give me more teleportation things? Not because I'm hoarding them or anything, because you can't seem to create a another image. So, we have returned to the place where all the blood is. I mean, it's been cleaned up, but I mean, where the Empire knows where we are, and they came around and killed everybody, and arrested all the people who were important. I had no idea, Ishnai. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. I don't remember half their names. Tell me, Ishnai, does it here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap is my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Right. Uh-huh. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that a way to greet a friend? Alphon, Ishnai! Sid! Wait, is this a dream? Maybe. Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Oh, poor baby. Hun. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. I mean, there's less blood. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was in talks with the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back, and I saw... How long have you been standing here? I mean, you know how long it's taken me to do all this shit here? Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola's here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Udall to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. I mean, if you're here, why didn't you turn off any of the lights? Why did you have to be so creepy about this? Palomino and Melifina weren't among the dead, according to the church. You stole the things they were taking somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I saw visions of it, so I don't know why I haven't told them about this already. But why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo? Yeah, but Melifina's is not as strong as mine. Gaius would be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful as though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such a protection. He means to use Midphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Orzia, but we're not going to move from this spot, are we? Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Ystola's return. For now, I say we rest. We will not. Or will we? Oh, we actually will! You know there are beds, most likely. I hope there are beds. No, wait, there are beds! Why are we
Hear, feel, think.
Crystal Mommy! Asking too much of me. Yeah, at the same time. Penny shot. Same thing, Savvy. Same thing as mine. The sprain.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Cool.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
A Philosopher's Stone?
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread.
I think it's been spreading for a while.
The bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
Except when they're not.
Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child. But fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Except when I'm not. Y'stole! Ishnai, I see you and Alphon are safe. And Sid? That the five should meet each other and thus defies simple explanation. It's as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Sois guides us still. No, I say it's the Crystal Mommy. You would not see us undone so easily. Not when there's a need so great. You know where Midphilia and I know where Midphilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sintri. Oh, good. I was up in that area earlier. Gaius may have called a weapon of ancient Alagug, but I saw extensive Magitech modifications. An Imperial Castrum. Supposed to be expected, I suppose. I mean, it was Imperial people. Alright, let's do this. Let's go rescue Benphilia and the others. We should discuss. The rescue of our allies would be no small undertaking, Ishnai. Oh, really? Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that the Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. Hi, Judge. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence, and this will mean 1,000 of other things that you will have to do, and we will do nothing. I believe there's a man who is a... Oh, yay, we're going back up there? Portelaine of House Donadar. He's stationed at Observarium in Corthus. Let's go find him and beseech his aid. Okay, the two cat girls are beseeching your aid. Will you accept? Court is in session. Also, the cold never bothered me anyway, hardy har har with this outfit I'm wearing. Judge say, we're getting tired of standing up. Judge comes in and out, you know. They're doing their own thing to some degree. They just show up to make sure that I am well hydrated. You know, that could be taken off as really, really bad now that I think of it, that combination of how I said that. Ishnai, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? A lot. You're associate of Yustola? But of course, Lord Drillmont confided to me you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Good that we're keeping up with each other. Castrum Sentry? What interest do you have in all the Imperials? Murder. I mean, rescue. They hold several of our numbers, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led to the castrum. A Hyrian woman, an Elzen man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Milifina, Papolino, and Tartaru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial ship made an emergency landing here in Corthus not long ago. The 2 men believed to be prisoners, Rogan and Alalafel were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Biggs and Wedge! Orotha and Alalafel, Master Garland. Neither of them wore Imperial dress, and they both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption they were prisoners. Night, Tabby! Hope you sleep well! Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. Love you, hun! Must find them Ishnai and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they captured or killed. If Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing from those held in Castrum Sinstrai will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. It's a matter of escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. You shall see your comrades again. You best act now. I might, or I might not. It has been suggested the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo. It seems reasonable to assume they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wags are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may provide our only chance to rescue him. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Will I go ahead and do this now or not? Huh? Oh. Cutscene! Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. The Death Star is fully... Sorry. You depart for Castrum Ockendens at midnight. You command the Western Front and Vilebrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. Why would you think that? My lord, if it be your will, I shall carry out to the best of my abilities. I live to only serve the Empire. Good, you won't live long. I mean, until we get there. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Sex? Cool. Yeah, I think I'll end it for tonight. They can stay, you know, lost for a bit. They'll survive. I might come back tomorrow and play. God forbid I know how to stop playing this game. Alright, y'all. This was Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. As the ads start in the place I'm raiding out to. Go figure! Night, Fox! Stupid ads. Or stupid ads are... Night, Judge!